Some tutorial from Olatech Concept. My name is Obisheson Tobiloba. I remain your online graphic tutor. So we shall be designing another awesome business card today. This is our next series. We continue on our series of designing our business card. So today we shall be designing something awesome like that today again. So if you have been following our tutorial very well, you should have been mastering some things very well by now. So without much ado, let me dive straight in. Okay, so now I'm going to create a shape here. Okay, I'm going to give it a gray color. Okay, no, not this. This is too deep. Okay, I like something like this. So I'm going to let me look for something to create the background to make it look more touchy. Okay, let me import something, the background. Let's see what I can use. So I'm going to import something like just a background you can use. Okay, let me look for something nice. Okay, let me make use of this. Okay, so I'm going to stretch it. Okay, I think I like it like this. So I'm going to change the color to maybe white. Let's see how white will look. Okay, so now I'm going to reduce the opacity. Okay, I think it's good like this. Let me position it. Okay, I like it like this. So let me reduce the opacity a little bit more. Okay, I think I like it like this. So let me lock the shape. Okay, I've locked it. So I'm going to create a rectangular shape. Okay, so I'm going to give this a color. Let me leave it at red. Okay, so I'm going to increase it a little bit. So I'm going to put it somewhere here. So I think let me import it once again. I want it rounded. Okay, something rounded. Okay, so I like it like this. So I'm going to change the color to red. So I'm going to place it here. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this. Then bring it somewhere here. Okay, so let me zoom in. Okay, then side. Okay, let me zoom out back. So now I'm going to bring in a logo. So I'll be using my logo as usual, since we don't have any logo else to use. Okay, so okay, I'm going to use this. So I'm going to reduce this size of this. So I'm going to place it somewhere here. So I would like to maybe let me add some text, or so I'm going to add some things here. Okay, let me add some text here. I brand. Okay, I'm going to add this here. So I'm going to reduce the size and change the font type to something bold. Okay, I'm going to reduce the font size of this. I'm going to put it somewhere here. I'm going to change the color to something white. Oh, white is not showing well, so I will rather use red or black. Okay, let me see something that will pop out. Okay, let me check for something that will pop out, that will look nice. Okay, let me leave it at black. Okay, so let me reduce the size of this. So I'm going to leave it at black, then make sure this is centralized. Okay, so let me save this as a project. So we are done with the front page. HLT. Okay, let me save it as HL1. Okay, so now we are going to be designing the back of the design. Okay, so using the same background, so we are going to design the back of our business card. So now we'll be designing the back cover. So using the same background we created for the front page. So right now I'm going to create a shape. Okay, so I'm going to increase the radius. Okay, so I'm going to use it like this. So it's not as round as I want it to be. So okay, so I'm going to make this red. Okay, so I'm going to bring an icon. So I'm going to bring this to front. So I'm going to zoom in now. So I'm going to reduce this. Okay, so I'm going to bring in other icons I want to use. Okay, reduce this. So reduce this. So I'm going to bring this here. Okay, so followed by this, then followed by the location icon. So I'm going to make this white also. White. Okay, so I'm going to create a circle. Okay, I'll ensure there is a perfect circle. Okay, so I'm going to reduce it here. So I'm going to select this call icon, then I'm going to bring it to front. So I'm going to select my circle. So I'm going to give it a red color. Okay, so I'm going to reduce it a little bit. So let me zoom in. So I'm going to place this right here. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to bring it down here. So I'm going to select my my email icon. So I'm going to bring it to front. So I'm going to enlarge it a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to reduce it. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this also. Okay, then I'm going to select my location icon. Then I'm going to bring it to front. Okay, so I'm going to reduce it. So I'm going to merge these two together. Okay, that's done. So select this, merge these two together also. Okay, so where's the last one? So merge these two together. Okay, so I'm going to merge these two together. Okay, so now I'm going to zoom out. So these icons are too big, so I'm going to reduce it a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to reduce this also. Then I'm going to reduce this. Okay, so I'm going to ensure that they are on a straight line. So let me use this. They are not on a straight line, so I'm going to zoom in to ensure that they are on a straight line. Okay, then adjust this also. Okay, So let me adjust this a little bit up. Okay, so now I'm going to zoom out. Okay, now I like it like this. So this shape, I'm going to apply the eraser to clean some parts I don't like. So okay, let me check it like this and see how it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to leave this like this. So I'm going to bring in my text. So I'm going to type my name. Okay, so I'm going to reduce the size. So I'm going to bring it somewhere here. Okay, so I'm going to change the font type to something bird. Okay, so I'm going to use this. Then I'm going to duplicate this, bring it down here. So I'm going to write digital. Okay, let me use as graphic designer. Okay, so I'm going to reduce the size. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at black. Then I'm going to change the font style. So I'm going to change the font style to something slant. Okay, so I'm going to adjust it to its rightful position. Okay, so let me zoom in to see what I'm doing clearly. So let me adjust it a little bit. Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna change the color of this to let me see if I make it red. Let's see how it looks like. No, I don't like red, so I'm going to use white. Let's see how white looks like. Maybe white is going to pop out better. White won't work, so let me leave it at black. Let me leave it at black. Then I'll make this red. Okay, so let me zoom out. Okay, I think I like that. Now I'm going to copy this text, bring it somewhere here. So the first thing here is my phone number. So I'm going to put phone number. Okay, so I'm going to place this here. Alright, so I'm going to duplicate this, though we are still going to make some arrangements later. Okay, so I'm going to bring this here. So I'm going to put an email, hlt@gmail.com. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this also. So I'm going to put any address 10 Bella Street, Lagos. Okay, so Now let me zoom in. So I'm going to arrange this icon. Let me adjust it a little bit here, or better still leave it where it is, then adjust this a little bit here, not too far from the icon. Okay, so let me zoom out. Okay, so icon, I'm going to delete this, so I'm going to import another one. Okay, I think I like this, so I'm going to reduce the size of this, reduce the size. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in here. So I'm going to place it somewhere here. Okay, I'm going to change the color to white. So white is good. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out now. So now our design is looking much more better than it was before. So I'm going to reduce this a little bit again. So let me zoom in. So I'm going to place it down here. Okay, so adjust it to the middle. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out now. So our design is nearly done. Now we were going to move on to the presentation. So let me adjust this has shifted again. Okay, so let me save this as our project. So HL2, I guess. Okay, HL2. So I'm going to save this as an image also. Save. So right now we will dive straight into creating our presentation. So let's move on. So now let's go for our presentation here. So I'm going to create another shape here. So ensure it's big enough to cover the canvas. So increase it. Okay, so I'm going to give it a color. Okay, like this. So I'm going to duplicate this. So I'm going to lock this. Okay, so I'm going to change the color of this to something lighter. Okay, let me delete this. Make this okay. So I'm going to lock this now. I'm going to duplicate this. Okay, so I'm going to change the color of this, or better still, let me delete this. So I'm going to create another shape. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me use this. Okay, so I'm going to increase the size of this. Okay, let me increase it a little bit. Okay, okay, so I'm going to change the color. Okay, so I'm going to bring in our design. So I'm going to reduce it. So let me get the second one. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to use this also. Ensure they are the same size. Okay, so I'm going to bring this down here. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to merge the two together. Okay, so merge. So now I'm going to add a shadow effect to it. Okay, this time I'm going to use white. Oh, white is not showing too well. Okay, let me use black. Black is looking good. Okay, so right here we have our design made up and we are done with presenting our logo to our client. So let's save as an image first. It's saving. So we are done with today's tutorial. See you in the next class. Have a creative day ahead.